você gostou? Here I am again to do the Sunday Talks with Gigi. I am doing lives all these days. I say that I'm going to do 7 days of lives, and I'm doing. Let me see, open the chat, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see. Okay. You guys are able to see me well. Okay. 7 days of life with Gigi and Sunday Talks to talk about different topics. So is the position of the camera is okay. The notification says no. Yutpa, Hare Krishna, how are you? आपका स्वागत है. How are you doing? No, yes, you are the first one. They thank you for being here. In general, Ken is the first one, but today you are the. Thank you, Paul. It's good to see you. How was your Sunday? Basically, today you guys can choose the topic. I didn't choose nothing. You're going to send me the chat and we're going to discuss randomly. Hi, Depeche, Namaste. It's so random talk hi and Namaste at the same time. It was something different. I'm good. I'm feeling better. Yesterday I was feeling worse, but I already getting better. I'm trying to drink water, eat well, take sun, and I already start feeling better. You're sick too? What you have with Paul? I was sick too. I'm not 100%, but I'm already getting better. I took the medicine before sleep, so I woke up better. Pray for me. I am sick too. Okay, I'm going to pray for you. I wish all the best for you and me and everybody that needs. For me, it was the weather changing. That's why I feel. But with time, I think it's going to be. Actually, I don't know if time is going to be bad because we are soon going to enter in the winter. In general, I don't feel good in winter. Let's see. I'm thinking to use the lights to do something different. I thought to do a cooking live with you. My mom already did everything, so maybe in the next. Why? Worship Radha, the best thing. I am in a different place now too. Because here I can do this. But this is too late. I already I want to do a different studio. I want to put something in the wall to create a better scenario for the videos. But I don't want to do this here in this house because in some weeks I'm going to move. I already removed my altar, my mandir. I already put everything in a box to move to another house. And there I don't know how it's going to be. I'm thinking to put like something in the wall or something, I don't know, or some plants. I need to decide. You guys to be able to see. Namaste, Zenitsu. Good to see you here. How are you today? Thank you, Paul Day. In general, I'm doing the live late, but I think hours best for everybody. I'm good too. I was saying the beginning of the live, I am already feeling better. Yesterday before sleep, I took medicine, and I already feeling better, more energetic. Just my head still hurt, ache a little bit, but I'm feeling better. Okay, I'm good, the man. How about you? How was your Sunday? Enjoy it, the weekend? Ready to start the week? Oh, that's cool. That's You guys watched the video that I uploaded yesterday? Thank you, Paul. I know my best, but I'm going to improve. I'm just waiting to feel better. Obviously, I should not wait, but today the audio is better, right? I'm using the microphone. Voice raise, gosh, I saw the situation there. Unfortunately, it's difficult to talk about this because the algorithm give me strike in this type of video words. Yes, and how is the situation in Bangladesh? I know that it's not good, but what's the government are doing? What people are doing? They are fighting for their rights. You're looking sick. Yes, I am already feeling better, but I'm still sick. I am with headache. I'm better than yesterday, but I am feeling better, more energetic. I think till the end of the week I'm going to feel better. I am a little pale. It's hurting here. I don't know. Here, not much, but it is. But anyways, I've been sick. I'm trying to keep everything normal, doing the lives, recording videos, studying. I didn't study much as I should, but I'm doing things step by step. I am from Bangladesh and I am nothing else that's good. And how's the situation where you live? You face any problems, some discrimination? Yeah, Paul, I know you're from Bangladesh. Some people that follow me are from Bangladesh, Nepal, and India, United States too. It's difficult to imagine how is the life of a Hindu in Bangladesh now or Pakistan. Hi, no name. Akvaswagate. Where are you from? India. You say, but which part of India? Already has so many people. As many people talk about their experience, especially from people that live this. Delhi. Mm. There's New Delhi or Old Delhi. What's the difference exactly? I really don't know. Situation is worse and it's increasing day by day. And what the Hindus are doing? Like has many fights, people go to the streets or I don't know, some people try to leave Bangladesh. Namaste Gargi. Welcome to the live. We are here talking about Bangladesh and Hindus and other stuff too. Your dress collection. I don't have a collection of dress. I cannot say that I completely minimalist, but I don't have many clothes like this. I have just the basics that I use always. I should buy more things actually, but I don't think it's going to be interesting because, as I say, I don't have nothing special and I am very basic. I don't use many things. Even jewelry, I think I need to buy more because I don't use many things. No, because my lifestyle is very basic. Basic actually. I don't have many things of nothing. I literally just bought what I need. Make reaction video as everybody say from me. The reactions video. I chose well what to do. I receive a lot of recommendation, news, songs, videos, some lectures. Have I think one that I want to do. Not Rio, São Paulo. I went to the São Paulo one. I had a video there. You can check in case you didn't saw. Hi, Vinaya. Oh, that's good. 10 minutes, a long time. I have problem with some type of meditation, guided meditation. I feel sleep. Do you know Spanish? Yes, I know. Yes, it's right, Friar. It's right. Bom dia. Doing well. Oh, Pakistani YouTube channel banned by Indian. Yes, I heard something about this, but I didn't know exactly what it is. I need to search more about this. Like, what is happening? Like, all channels or just some channels that have hateful comments? Soy estudiante de español. Que queres que diga? Sports. Can you teach me Brazilian Portuguese? What do you want to learn? Greetings like oi, the namaste, oi, bom dia, good morning, ciao, it's bye, and I am, eu sou. This is the most basic thing. Bangladesh before independence and after independence, Hindus are being tortured by Muslims. This is so bad. And how the situation, how you guys are dealing with this? You already facing problem? I hope you are having a wonderful day. My day just started. I think it's 11, almost 12. I just had my breakfast. I replied some comments in the YouTube. And I came to do the videos. I wake up a little bit late because I took the medicine yesterday and I slept more than I should. Hi, Amit. I'm good, Mr. Rom. And you? What in Spanish means today? Yes. Hoy is today. It's very similar to Portuguese. Portuguese is hoje. Spanish and Portuguese are very similar. Pero at the same time, it was one of the most difficult languages to learn because it's similar to Portuguese, but at the same time, it's very different. Similar but different, different meanings and words. Some channels to learn Portuguese. I don't know any channel to learn Portuguese, but I think if you are putting the YouTube Portuguese class, you will search a lot. After the ban, I saw the views on their videos. Views are obviously India like has billions of people. Bangladesh is like very small country. I think the YouTubers there probably they are really angry. They're not going to let this happen. They you lost money because you have a lot of views, you receive a lot of money. If you don't receive, they will be really angry. Probably with time they going to do something to remove this. They not lost all this money like this. Now Muslims stand most poor place in difficult to when this type of thing happens. It's difficult to come back to take the power back. It's really difficult. Yeah, how is your day? It's good, Mr. Ron. There's a segment from Water Department saying severe thunderstorms are likely to occur at your place in the next 3 days. 3 hours. Oh, really? I don't solve this. I think the weather is not going, but I'm going to check later. When it's going to do, we receive a notification in our phone. Any question, please come to my portal. I want to go one day. Hi, Iron. I studied 4 years of Latin, which barely helps me understand Portuguese anyway. The pronunciation so unique. Yeah, this can help you. I don't know how much can help, but it comes from. So it's a good base. Make it easy for you to learn Portuguese. I'm going to tell this in the next video, okay, Joy? Hello, I'm at Mondal. I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the videos. And about the name, I'm going to share with you my decision in the next video, not in the live. Namaste, Prashant. आपका स्वागत है. Portuguese is just another local dialect of Spanish like Catalan, Aragonese, Andalusian, etc. Gargu from Israel. The Portuguese, I don't know how Portuguese became the official language of Portugal, but the Portuguese that we speak here in Brazil are very different from the Portugal, and it's more popular. As YouTube YouTubers from Portugal, they speak in Brazilian Portuguese just to have more views. Because obviously it has more people speaking the Brazilian Portuguese than Portugal. So they do this to increase their views. Some people even change their accent to sound more Brazilian and have more audience for Brazil. I dress my sister according to her own profession, like Western dress. Oh, that's good. And how old are she? What I don't like about the Western dress is too simple. So sometimes, especially the new trends, it's too much basic. Before I used to like the basic, but now I'm in a more different vibe, something more vibrant. Vibrant. But like the Western, the non-Western, some African clothes are really beautiful too. So why exactly the artists were burned? Because when I saw this, I thought it was just some hateful genius on genius that are spreading hate. No, literally artists and people like this. I need to search more about this decision because honestly, I need to know exactly why and which type of genius were affected. Everything happening with the help of local people for gate open from inside. I think it's because in general India is a peaceful country. Nobody would imagine something like this will happen. So people didn't pay much attention as they should. But this is going to make people be more aware of the things and take care of the security. Because this can make people learn that they need to take actions to prevent those things more security. People just cannot forget this. But there are the movies. Yeah, an attack like this cannot happen if or not has many steps that people take. It's a very sad situation, but the most sad part is that probably in some time people you start to forget and just need to have something more important happening. People use forget. The only situation to Kashmir is to change its demography. Recommend them back to Hindus and settle Kashmir Hindus back, make Kashmir Hindu. But this in the practice very difficult. Did you not let this happen? Like in the reality, how could do this? They could do something like this, make Kashmir Hindu culture again. Because the leaders they are not going to accept this. That's why I always talk about the importance of to teach from the base. When I mean from the base, it's from young people with the parents. Like, how can you open someone's eyes and make them see what's good and what isn't good? Has a population of few lakhs, it's easy to change demography. Demography. Yeah, but to do this is not that simple in real life. And to do these things, probably some fight is going to happen, many argument. My sister is wearing bikini water park annoying Muslim person like laughing very badly Bangla. Oh, this is so bad. I can imagine it because from Muslims want their woman always very very well dressed. So what they do, they mock them, the people that don't follow their rules, till the person feel insecure about themselves and join them. West Bengal, Kerala has gone now beyond repair, so we can't do anything. Demography has changed. Yeah, it's difficult to take it back because I don't see how this could change in the future because it's very difficult to change this type of situation. Yeah, Gigi, the mindset of adult Muslim can be changed, but kids' mindset that can be changed. But we will do it later. First, we have to change the mindset from those. This is true because, for example, I already heard things about Hindus. Hindus are very divided. This is, I think, one of the most problems, especially India, because of caste, gender roles. And if Hindus become divided, we become more weak. People get away from their faith. This, I think, is one of the most problems now. That's why I think the base is something really important, and people needs to work from the base. Like, for example, how someone if you see in India, most of the people that leave Sanatana Dharma to other beliefs is because of money first. Second things because they believe they are less because of casta or gender roles, something like this. And people need to understand that no, it's not like that. It's very easy for someone that, for example, leave their religion because they think God made him less because they are from a certain type of caste. I think first Hindus need to be unit and don't make division among themselves and relearn everything because one thing that I already noticed, especially when I was in the beginning of my journey in Sananandharma, is that many Hindus don't know much about the real Hinduism. They know what their parents teach or any guru teach, but they don't check the information. For example, I already heard she was, I think, an Indian descent, and she says she become Christian because she don't like what the Vedas talk about woman, but Vedas don't talk nothing bad about woman. But she never checked the real. She just believe in what other people say it. So that's why I always say that people needs to relearn, learn for real the scriptures, what's right, what's wrong. And one good thing about Samanandharma is that we don't need to be attached from things that are written or said by the religious. You can change things. And this is a good thing. Other religions cannot do this. They need to follow forever what they are teaching. So we are more progressist. If it has a problem, you can change and adapt to better people, make feel more comfortable. So one thing that I say people need to work on the base. The parents needs to teach well their kids so when they grow up they will not leave the religion just because of a little bit of money or just because someone said something bad about the religion they just believed. The parents needs to know what's the truth about Sananandam Dharma, the good stuff, and teach this well for the kids. Because many parents teach the rituals, like do the push in the morning, teach the mantras, but why? What's the knowledge behind this? What's the real knowledge? The benefits of do this in a real practical way. Is the most peaceful religion should read the Quran and convert to Islam. I already read Mindset of the Muslim number roller number proposal so release the more destination. If you can control them all can change your future in danger. And those can be united once we form into institutions and organizations here, helping needing yes and teaching their kids, providing them good education according to the way for exactly this is really important. People always say the people that convert to Christian are rice beggars and they offer money. So they are doing, they are solving the problems of these people. That's why they are convert. But why Hindus are not doing the same? I'm not saying the Hindus don't do more. Has many people doing good stuff, but this need to be more common. People needs to feel included in something. This will create dharma, jyotsas, and not secular aimless people that current education system creates. Today, many Hindus don't give a damn towards anyone's caste. It's just governed as pushing us to the front. Yeah, but we cannot say that everybody don't care. You know, some people care. You know, some people you say, "Oh, I don't care," but in the real life, they treat in a different way. That's why in this, you make some people feel distant from the religion because they say, "Oh, this is the fault of religion." That's why I also you need to be more unit. Parents actually are busy earning a living, yes, so it's necessary to find those to teaching those kids the best. The base is not the base. When the person is young, the education needs to be very strong. Otherwise, in the future, they just gone. Have you finalized the name? Oh, I say that I'm going to do a video to tell you which one I chose. People here convert to Christian because they provide money, food, education. See, Hindus should be doing this. I know some people are doing, but it's more Hindus need to show to the world what we are doing. What's the real Dharma? Hi, Shankar. Good to see you here too. Thank you. I wish the same for everybody here. Prime Minister inserts the cloud in 2006 after and injects it by more. Yes. So ideologically, so this is one thing that many people don't pay attention, but people are more influenced by what they see and hear that what they think. That's why I say you need to pay attention what we let people see. For example, especially the young people, because I noticed that many countries people talk about being modern, and what they call modern is basically be westernized. Be westernized is don't mean being modern. Many people learn bad things from the Western countries, not the good things. And this is due to the influence of internet, songs, move, actors. And this is a problem. I think parents should pay more attention to this. Hello, Aditya. In ancient time, people here used to have many names. As you can see, the names of Krishna, there are so many names of Arjuna. Yes. Here in Brazil, you never use it. It's just one. And the surname is from the mother and from the god. Oh, from the father. And the Hindus in Brazil, especially the Gaudias Vaishnava, they chose a name like Radha Das or Devidasi or Krishna or Jagannath. It's difficult to give like a spiritual name and a simple name. It's difficult to give an exact number of Pakistanis Muslims living in the book. 2011 census indicated approximately 98 Pakistanis. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. And the problem is they growing not just in India but in the whole world. And I already talked about this before in another lives. The way they are doing that to convert people is the dangerous part because they convert people for giving free things, offering money, just talking beautiful things. We Hindus, we are too quiet. I think this is one of the most problems in Sanatana Dharma. We are not so united as we should be. And we are so, we give so much importance of the things that we are doing that we don't look to the other. We like people, Christians and Muslims, they are they are spreading themselves because they create schools, they do propagandas, they have their influencers. Because I don't know if you guys know, but recently has more influences talking about their religions because they receive to this. Like in Brazil, especially last year and 2023 had many Christian influencers appearing, talking how their life becoming good because they become Christian, but they are being paid from some church to do this. So many people are converting because they see beautiful girls say, "Oh, I become Christian and find I suddenly found receive a good husband. My life changed for better." Like these people are converted people, giving them um giving them hope and giving things that they want but they couldn't afford. They do so much propaganda about themselves. And we Hindus, we are so shy, not shy, but we are so quiet. We don't show ourselves to the world. No need to choose a name. We have so many unique names to choose from there. Yes, I'm chose by the letters of the astrology. Hindu become Western or modern. Yes, is what I think. And not just in the many countries, people think that being modern is to follow what Americans do because Americans always call everything that is not like them, like traditional, ancient, or how's the word? Old. Like people say, I am modern, I use jeans. Use jeans don't make you modern. Jeans is something old too. I'm learning Spanish and Sanskrit together, and my experience that learning Sanskrit is very easy. Really? It will take about 1 month to learn Sanskrit and start regular conversation. Wow, I'm surprised for me. Sanskrit, it seems very challenging. Hmm. Maybe Spanish you can learn basically from in some months. You are bringing people towards the true path. Why do you people want to remain in the false? Don't exist the false path. Sanskrit comes to you naturally if you have Indian roots. Can be strong being the yes. For which letter did you, I like my name should start from E, but my official name is Vinaya. Mine is Ra, Re, and Ru. And also I received D, but I don't like a name with D. Love it from India. It's Rashid Hero. I forget her. Please watch Ramayana subtitle. I already watched some cartoons. I quoted the you have to follow line to line question or cannot override line but instead on their all about way of life liberation in conscious. Yes. And the good thing about Sanana Dharma is if something is not working anymore in society, we can change because the Sanana Dharma is about the well-being of people. So if someone have problems, something we can discuss and take a decision that's going to be good for majority of people. So in the past, I already heard women saying that they left crush Sanana Dharma because has problem with casta, for example. But this don't make any sense because you can change this. Even if it has a problem, we can change, but the others don't. And surprised me she's saying this because Christianity is not so good for women too. The problem is that Christian nowadays they don't follow what they believe because if you read the Bible, see it has many problems with the woman and they cannot change. You take maybe 1 year for you, but yeah, but if you learn Hindi first, then maybe 6 months enough. Yeah, that's why I focus first in Hindi. In Brazil, has some people that teach the basic of Sanskrit, but I already doing so many things right now that I cannot. I don't have time for this. If you have time, then please read the Advaita philosophy. Then you realize how Sananda so far this could like okay. Only man-made realities need to change every now and then. No, because humans change, the weather change, the environment change. If you become always the same, you don't learn new things. cannot adapt. If you don't know how to adapt, you break. It's because Hindus is the result of way of living, but in case of Abraham, their way of life is the result of their religion. Difference clear. Yes. But Gigi problem if Hindu communities this freedom independence. Hindu are secular national without research of yes. Sanana Dharma gives you a lot of freedom to decide by yourself, but unfortunately, this a lot of freedom also sometimes has a problem because people use this freedom to do whatever they want, ever in a bad way. And who is going to say no? And unfortunately, if the person that have don't have a good base of teaching, a good base of education, they're going to fall for it. A long time viewer. Have you heard of Guyana? It's Hindu country close to Brazil. Yes, I know. Because of the migration of Indians in the past. I heard it about it. I think it has two countries like this. And I think Sanana Dharma is growing there more than the African religions there. Not safe one in Bangladesh, oh, I can imagine. In growing my hair is usually currently 11 centimeters on top, on sides and back of it. Really, how you are doing? I let my hair grow and I can stop now. I don't know when I'm going to cut. Becomes addictive. It seems that it's never long enough. But obviously in some time you need to cut because it's too much. It's not that bigger. It's fine. It's a normal size. But why you are letting your hair grow? Just because I think you think it's cool or something else? Many people is the name there is when winning. Check on knowledge. Go to the script. Notice vegans. Mhm. Yes, nowadays has many channels teaching something, especially in English. Now my 9 year sister and me watching your video, my sister following your lifestyle interest. Oh, that's good. And where is she? What's her name? Tell us. I love Brazil and Brazilian people. Oh, thank you. I think Indians and Brazilians has many things in common. We are very welcoming. We like football. You are smiling people, simple. In winter, what's the minimum cool down snow? In Brazil, we don't have snow. In has some states, like in the south, that it's more cold. You can 14, 13 degrees. And in the north part of Brazil is more hot. Even in the winter, in January, it's like 23, 22. Here where I live, when it's winter, is like 16, but in general, is 23, 24, even 35 degrees. In general, Brazil has a good weather, like 25, 23, 20. Obviously, as I say, in the north part, it's more hot. In the south, it's more cold. Had is a very common name. Maybe try some unique name. Okay, yes, I noticed this. I'm thinking, according to you, what's the biggest drawbacks of Hindu community? I already say for me the problem is the lack of union sometimes with people because of gender, and caste, but this we can solve, and the lack of knowledge about their faith. When I say lack of knowledge, is because, for example, some people trust too much in the information they receive from their parents or the guru, but they don't go deep. Obviously, I think it's changing now that this generation is more aware. They have more access to good education. For example, learning Sanskrit. It's good that people learn Sanskrit nowadays because they can read for themselves, and because I already saw different translations of the Gita here in Brazil. Some translations are so weird that if you took this, if you don't have a good basic, a good knowledge behind, you can fall from those liars. These lies, you can fall in those lies and thinking bad. For example, I heard a woman in Brazil. She bought a Gita to know more about Sanatana Dharma, and it was a Gita that used to talk about Christ because were the translation of a priest from Christianity, and he translated the Gita, but in a way that you're going to remember Christ. So why a Christian priest are translating the Gita? Because if the person buy the Gita and the Gita is talking about Christianity, obviously the person is going to fall in Christianity. So don't make people needs to learn from themselves from a good source, and needs to know what's true and what's not. Like people, when I started to learn about Sanananda, I saw many fake sites talking bad about Sanananda, and they were talking that way that if the people don't have good knowledge, or if the people is lazy, don't go to check outside, they think that it's true. My sister became out. First, she had women's freedom, but Bangladesh situation is very hard. Yes, there is. You guys need to fight for your freedom, otherwise, it's going to become worse. I actually live in Brazilian neighborhood in Canada. Oh, how it is. Sister, has your visited in the tunnel? Not yet, unfortunately. Oh, you want to check my Kundali? Why? Exactly. 100% agree. Today, so many research about, but most people just not. Yes, I know that people are busy trying to work, trying to make good in life, studying a lot to find a good job. And all this is very tiring. But if you don't go to study from the Puranas, things, you will believe whatever you will not have knowledge. For example, if you don't have a good knowledge, you learn something. People you talk bad about your own religion, you not know how to give a good answer, and you can lost your faith and become more far from this. That's why I need to learn. I know that in modern times it's difficult to find time to read about Dharma because it has many knowledge and sometimes it's difficult to understand. But you need to give priority to this, especially now, because now we have so many ways to learn. You can watch lectures, you can read for yourself. Has many YouTube channels talking about the theology of Sanatana Dharma. Rukmani, yourself's good name. Yes, it is. I saw one piece was saying Gita Krishnanaji ordering Arjun for 5 times. This is the main problem in the secular normal people to priests, mostly secular in Nasavan. See, people don't have knowledge about their own beliefs. Hare Krishna, Pranav, idea of proselytization bring people. Yes, they have this. And it's easy to people fall because sometimes they don't have nothing better shown to themselves. No, Vinay, because I not good with the Vedic astrology. I spent year. I just know the astrology that we have here. I check in the Vedic astrology the letters, but I don't know much about this. It's difficult for me to understand the Vedic astrology yet. I have my chart, but I didn't read yet. Oh, Sanatani Sena. I don't use my. I have that squad, but I'm not using. But I need to check there. People talk about this. Has a lot of forums there. Yes, this is a big problem. Has a lot of misinformation, especially like as I say, when I was learning about Sanana Dharma, so many accounts talking shit about Sanana Dharma, but I just don't follow it because I went to searching another source to see if it's true or not. But some people are not going to do this. They read the first thing they saw and then that's why you need to take care. That's why I always say here, Hindus don't have proselytism, and this is a good thing. But unfortunately, many Hindus are not trying to show their truth for the world. We are letting people talk whatever they want about themselves and even about us, but we are not showing the truth. We are not talking the good things about Dharma. And okay, now have it's more having more something that I like. Recently, I can see many people in social media talking about Sanana Dharma, the good things about the Dharma, and even relearn and talking real things about some myths because some things are not even in the scriptures and some people are explaining this better that some people are explaining that some things are not true what people believe. So now people become more aware but importantly has like knowledge. That's why you need to help people that are doing this. For example, I don't remember her name. I think I need to find her channel again, but I was it was a girl, she was talking about the myths about the woman period because some women say that they feel bad because some woman exclude woman on her period, but it's not exactly like this. Some things are just myths, and the woman she was talking about this, and the things that she was saying, many people still don't know nowadays. So we need to give support from these people that are trying to show the good things, some truths using the science and the real theology. So you need to give support to these people so they can reach more people. Your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth district inside your Kundalini. I'm born 23 of April in 97. All summer in Brazil, but so in the north part, as I say, it's very hot. It can be 39, sometimes even 40. But in general, 38, 39. And in the winter, one depends on some parts are as it can be 11 degrees, others just 19. Including there are comfortable to is how it starts. It's how it starts with Paul. They say, oh, you cannot show this and this, and then you are fully covered. According to you, what's biggest threat for Hindu in the near future? Demography change or lack knowledge about someone? What's biggest threat for Hindu India? I think can be both, but I think they lack knowledge of Dharma. That's why I always say parents need to focus on the base, have good education. Education is everything. 80% accurate knowledge about you, your behavior, nature. Yeah. Yes, I need to check this because, as I say, the Vedic astrology is something new for me. Do you not do open live stream? In general, no, not yet. Maybe in future. It's raining heavily here now. Really, here it's not so hot and not so cold today. It's like mm, Best ways to learn Sanskrit, read the Sanskrit text instead of relying on yes, or maybe read from a reputable yes, Gita Press good. That's why I already read more than one Gita because I like to compare because I don't know Sanskrit, but I check some. For example, the first Gita that I read it was from ISKCON, and they are very. I don't like the Gita from ISKCON. You're going out to see the rain. Bye, Vinaya. Israel is favorite country from all Bangladesh Hindus like woman free the first practice. Really? To knowledge. Thank you, Vinaya. Oh, that's good, Friar. I try, I think, speak louder because it's shorter path. It's difficult, but it's good if you do. I will suggest you Jiji. First start by Nikita Thakur. Nikita Thakur, I search it about it. And as I say, guys, focus the knowledge, especially if the new generation, if you have brothers, if you have kids, teach them the real about Sanatana Dharma, their value, everything that Sanatana Dharma bring to the world about their architecture, how ancient Indians are so smart they are. They had so many things. They were a big empire. Teach history. History is also something really important. India was a great, great country, and the new generation needs to know this. And many of these came from Sanananda. Make them proud about themselves. If you have any type of problem to understand things and you have no idea that how to verify this fact, then I suggest you to Sanananda reviews. And type. That's okay. I'm going to check. I check many things actually because I like to see different opinions, different signs, different ways. But I think I already talked too much today, right? We are here for most than 1 hour. Um, I think that's it for today. Bangladesh is 9 Muslim majority Hindu population of the respective fighter. Yes, that's why youth power. As I say, it's good that in Sanatana Dharma we do not have proselytism, but I think Sanatana needs to speak more about not try to convert people, but show to people the good things about Sanatana Dharma, how much freedom you can have in Sanatana Dharma, how the scientific things about Sanatana Dharma, and compared to other religions, I think it's more logical. I think Sanatanis needs to have more voice. But okay, guys, I already talked too much. I'm here for longer. I will let you guys have enjoy your own night. I need to do my things. See you in the next live tomorrow or in the next video. I don't know. But anyway, see you guys from Lenge.